owner, the CEO of the company, that drew me closer, gone. A lot of crazy things happened. I said, I think I have stories to share with you people. The woman had kid in her office. She made me start doing the public speaking, start doing the motivation. I stayed there for about 3 months without pay. And bro, I just was like, something is just weird about this. And I'm done. It's not making any sense. And I left because there was one day, like, I was sick. Like, when you're so sick, I don't know if it was fever. My eyes were so yellow. This man said that I should not leave the office, so we have work. Malta milk. They should buy Malta milk for me to have stamina. What happened? I changed it for because everybody's always scared of that woman. I don't know why.
It's not okay. She has never really loved us. So why the pretense?
But I changed it for the gate. I said, if you don't put this gate for me right now, I feel deck you. And that was how I stopped. But yeah, during that period, I decided to focus more into my business and everything. The time I experienced or enjoyed most was 2021 to 2023. Is it 2022? I know when I got in contact with radio, my God, I fell in love. In 2022, I knew that, is it 2020 or 2021? It is 2023, Abby. Let's just say maybe last year, I don't know. Maybe 2022, I can't remember exactly when it was. I said that year, I'm fighting for shit.
By the time I finish with these people, you know that I'm a sharp guy in business.
Beautiful thing is, one way or the other, it just worked out. I was so determined, and I think it was just the right time. You know, when the Bible says the sons of Issachar understood the times, do you understand? If there's one gift is, I always pray to God, like, God, please help me identify the time I'm in and what to do. Because honestly, opportunity is one thing I've learned in life, doesn't always last, and time is one of the biggest currencies that we have in life as human beings, to be able to push or forge for that. Yeah, I said, wait, do I don't want to know how, or if I'm going to have to fight to get in, I will do so.
Right?
Yeah.
Everything all on Vice, and then definitely one way or the other, I will come back to this place.
And that's when I was able to, the first radio station I kind of got into proper was Lagos Talks, Nigeria. It was Lagos Talks. Then one way or the other, I found myself within Beat FM, another thing, you know, I got into Inspiration FM and stuff like that. So it was a whole experience for me. It was wholesome. Yeah. And I got to learn quite a lot. You understand? I realized that radio, when you hear, is not the same as when you're there. Okay. And then I had to learn how to be involved in everything. Because normally I don't like being in people's business. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just going to be that motivational video presenter and stuff like that. It didn't work that way, darling. No! I had to know a little bit of everything. The craziest time on radio for me was when I was put on a football show. But truth is, I had fun. Prior to that day, I was having heart attack, anxiety, like, what do I know about football and all that? But it was amazing. I loved every bit of it at the end of the day. Radio is my happy place. I don't know how to explain. Doing media is my happy place. And I'm so grateful to God that I found that on time. But that did not last for too long. It didn't last for too long. I had to leave because, the last, for Inspiration FM, I was on a, is it reality show, right? Or a competition, the next radio superstar. So yeah, I dropped out. Yeah, at top 10. We'll try now. Are you whining? When I finished from the competition, immediately after, I was like, what can I do to ride on the waves of being on radio? I started this Chronicles of an OEP. I started writing on that, like entire content. Then I started to have, live, IG live with other OEPs. I got to create bonds with other OEPs as well. Do you understand? That's career recognition. It meant a lot to me that OEPs saw what I was doing, even though I was not like where they were. You understand? They actually gave me that acknowledgement and stuff like that. And I was recognized by, other communities little by little. So I'll say every brick by brick has been, very intentional. My growth has been very intentional. Not by me sometimes. I feel like God was involved in every journey, because if I want to say that you really did it's not possible. So many things that I can't really explain, but God was involved. That's what I could say. Summary of that. I started to host a lot of events in church, host events for people free. So yes, I've done event planning, I've done it in the past. I still do it now and all of that. So everything still boils down to what I'm doing today. And got into Sabi Tribe, which was one of the most beautiful experiences for me, in all honesty. Met other creatives like myself, had to work in the same space with other creatives. And one thing I've noticed so far, working in the space of people who think like you or you have a common goal together is one of the most beautiful things that can ever happen to you. It happened to me with radio. More times I'm angry, I don't want to go to work in the morning, I don't want to have to go through the stress of work. I'm like, I'm not going to come back again, blah, blah, blah. But every time I go back the next morning, I'm just happy to see the people around me and the fact that we're all doing this thing together. Same with content creation. Sabi Tribe was another interesting place for me where I got to explore and a lot of hands-on, do you understand? Given the liberty to come up with things and express yourself as a creative, and also working with other creatives, both those top in the industry and upcoming like myself. Yes, it was very beautiful. And then sometimes I look and I'm like, I cringe. I'm like, God, was that me? When I see some of my old works, I'm like, or some pictures, I'm like, ugh. But I'm gonna post them anyways. We'll do it anyways. Throwback, not throwback, for whatever. Funny thing, where I am right now, right? I got into real estate. Now this one just shocked me. I don't know how, because the story of me getting into real estate media is funny. I found it hard to settle in. I found it hard to blend in. I even dropped my resignation letter at some point, but one way or the other, I had to stop fighting the whole thing. I'm like, how about I stop fighting and try to learn what I need to learn? How to run a business properly, structure, working with other people, working in a space where you're not used to without losing yourself. So that's the thing that I had to learn. I learned a whole lot and I'm still learning. And I would say I'm grateful to God to be able to get into the space of real estate, right? Even though it's not a place where I'm going to be for a long time. No, it's not my calling. It is not. I'm still going to, what G's day. Where is Ire right now? Ire is trying to create stuff. I don't look to working for anybody again after now, like saying 9 to 5. No, the entrepreneurial life is something I started quite early in life, and it's something that I know I'm made to do. So Iri will say my company, my baby company as of now, is coming back full time. Right now, the only thing that's in planning is content, contracts, working with other people, brands and stuff. But trust me, I've never been more proud of myself, in all honesty. And I'm grateful to God for every bit of my journey. The people that I have in my life right now. One thing is I don't joke with the gift of people. Gift of relationships. That's something I don't look down on. That's something I don't ever take for granted. So yeah, I feel like I've summarized my story and all of that. And I love information. See, truth is, no matter what you want to do in life, you have to be ready to learn and learn. Learn and learn, not just learning but teaching as well. So because one thing with me is when I learn, I want to teach. So I started doing training. I've done trainings for people for 3 years now, public speaking and presenting training, and it's always in positive feedbacks all along. Yeah, so one thing I can assure you, what's next for Ire is going to be big.
By the time I finish with these people, you know that I'm a sharp guy in business. I'm a hustling dada.
I can assure you, I do not despise my days of humble beginnings. I do not despise my days of little beginnings. But I am so sure of where I'm going and headed in life. So help me God. God is behind me totally. I have God on my side and planning, right? Planning, working, connecting people that I need to connect with, bringing people on board, doing everything. Someone they play. I'm not here to play. Just knew that. What is talk? I don't know. Go stream about these things. Yeah. So right now, what's headed for me? What's next for me is being an entertainment business mogul.
Well, I'm the shit. She can't say no to me.
I am the one.
Being a force in the entertainment industry. Now, I might not be the one to come out to dance, sing, act, do this, do that. When it comes to the business aspect, changing or redefining entertainment in Africa. Your culture is there. It's coming. You just watch me. So yes, if you can support my life, my career. F a sister. So yeah, so I'm actually on that goal to redefine what entertainment is in Africa. Not within Africa, but by other people. See, I tell anybody, I don't think I would travel out or move or relocate, except maybe things have come so bad in the country, and God forbid, no matter. Because my money, my resources, my success is here. It's in Africa, it's in Nigeria. So I don't even bother to ever think. I've never had thought that I want to relocate. We'll get to be. We die here. It's in this country that will stay. Yeah. So yeah. I hope you guys really like this one because it's just me on this episode. Ensure that you guys watch Let's Talk About It. Please support me however you can. The best way you can support me is liking, sharing, commenting. Yes. Posting it for me. Please. Yes.
Did you enjoy the conversation? Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. More importantly, I would love to have your comments. Thanks for watching.